Welcome back. Hang on. Apparently, I didn't pick the right time. Thanks. Welcome back, everybody. So it's time to go flying, and we've got the copy protection here, and I was pretty sure I got the right one, but... Oh, wait a minute. I know what I did wrong. Yeah, there we go. So, I've got the copy protection here on my phone.
Okay.
So we want to go to Miami at 2:40 p.m. And so this one has all these times. Miami, 2:40 p.m. Okay, we got that one. This is a really bad, like, scan of an old manual. So it's hard to tell. That one. Hang on. I already messed up. God damn it. This thing, it looks like shit. Hang on. You know what?
Let me see if I can find
I'm
it.
just hitting a bunch. Okay. Let's do this again.
All right. Deadpool eyes. Top right.
Top right.
Bottom left. 2 dashes. Bottom right. 2 dashes.
We're going to Miami, everybody! That was more work than it needed to be.
Was that song? We're going to Miami, right? I know that it was
Party.
It was during that like resurgence of Will Smith.
Will break of dawn.
I'm
Well, no, that
going
was-
to
yeah, that was post-
Miami.
it was like-
Welcome to Miami. It was like Post Men
Late
in Black.
90s. Yeah, Post Men in Black. Yeah, exactly.
But like that was the resurgence of his music.
And all I
was
remember
Men in
is-
Black was like, oh shit, Will Smith makes music. We forgot.
Yeah.
And then he did Wild Wild West, and then he did Going to Miami, and Big Willie style.
So what does it want me to do? Oh, now boarding. Okay.
Oh. A voice comes over the public address system. Aerodork Airlines is proud to announce the departure of its chartreuse service to and the speaker is none too clear.
Okay, well, let's go. Get me on the plane.
Your boarding pass is sucked. Into the slot of the ABM.
We've had great experiences in these games on planes. Well,
As long as it's not a fucking river raft adventure, I'm good.
You know, you should pull up the walkthrough of this just so we have it, just in case it says, like, don't do this or you'll completely screw yourself over.
I guess you got a point.
Because that's Sierra's way. They're like, there's nothing to do all day. People will play these games. Oh, look at us.
I'll go to the official Sierra help.
Look at us. This tray sometimes holds your food. Fold up the tray table, then you have no place to rest your stomach.
Perhaps in this trip, you'll be able to get a little shut-eye.
What if I...
So they've got Miami
do that
listed
to your
as the
body.
last place to go.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure
It's
you
out
can
of
go in
order,
any order.
yeah.
I'm just saving it.
Oh, I can't.
Don't worry about it. I'll just hit OK. And let's see if that actually works. It did. Good. It just puts the date.
Okay, cool.
Fine by me. Oh, I'm going to sleep. Uh-oh.
He's dreaming. Oh, is it Patty?
It's Patty.
Oh.
What became of them?
Is that her? Is she playing in front of an audience?
Yeah, remember she used to play a piano.
At the Lincoln Memorial?
Yeah. Oh, she went and became famous.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Oh, wait. We assume.
Oh.
Oh, we're over to her.
No, this is...
Oh, yeah, you'd be Patty. Remember you were... How'd you do the voice again?
I don't remember. Jesus Christ. Oh, great, you think. Another lousy crowd. And on a Saturday night, too. Too many drinkers and talkers, too few listeners, you think. Are there no good places left to play?
So I guess...
Another
yeah.
grimy week on a grimy stage before another grimy scene in a grimy office with another grimy little nightclub manager.
So I guess that's what he thinks of her being off doing when she's
Yeah.
actually just in this shitty area.
So like Forrest Gump looking at Jenny being like, she finally got to play her music.
So what did you expect from a club called the Piano Pit, Patty?
Oh, now I feel bad for Patty.
Got good alliteration there.
Finishing your bows, you head for the manager's office. Now I suppose I'll have to endure another scene with that cheap club manager. The perfect way to top off a perfect week, you think sarcastically.
Oh, just want things to go well for her.
Oh well, you sigh. Chin up, positive attitude. Right. You feel positive he'll be a jerk.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Well, Andy, you say to the swarthy club manager, that about wraps it up for me. Looks like you've had another good week.
Funny you'd mention that, Patty. I was just getting ready to talk to you.
You did enjoy the show, didn't you, Andy? You asked with your best smile.
Oh, Patty, it ain't me, you know. It's just fine. It's just my boss that don't. Julius doesn't care much for small audiences. He says your fans listen too much and drink too little.
How ironic. You were thinking just the opposite.
He can't see how he and his backers can be expected to make a profit like that. Patty, I'm just gonna have to let you go.
Oh, but Andy, how could you? After all I've done for you.
It's not me, honey. You'll just be treating me just fine. I'm sorry to see you go.
This guy's fun.
Well, then, give me my pay and I'll get out of here.
Well, I guess that's the other thing. I can't do that. Julius says your contract was never valid. So he doesn't have to pay.
What? You explode. Now you're saying I don't even get paid for the week I've worked? I had to file a grievance with the musicians union.
Not exactly shaking, he replies.
Do what you have to do, Patty. But if you ever want to work anywhere in this town again.
The trailing off. The trailing off is so unnerving.
I know.
His meaning is not lost on you. Goodbye, Andy. Somehow, I expected more of you. I don't know why.
Patty, take my advice. Play more commercial. You know what you like, bros, because you really pull me in if you just get smart.
Andy, when I start taking musical criticism from you, I'd appreciate if someone would just put me out of my misery, you say, leaving his grimy desk.
Oh, I'm going to miss him.
Well, he's good. It's probably best we don't have him around anymore. That pig, you think disgustedly. God, I wish there was some way to get even with the rotten crooks and run this stinking business.
Ooh. She got a mission of her own now?
Poor Patty. Once again, you're too hip for the room.
Ooh.
Entering the brisk night air, you notice a dark figure leaning against the far wall.
Who is this guy?
Evidently, he has noticed you too. You aren't afraid. You've handled rough situations before. After all, think of all you went through back in Leisure Suit Larry 3.
That was a lot. You want him?
Patty, I'm Inspector Desmond of your Federal Bureau of Investigation. If it's all right, I'd like to request a few moments of your time.
But of course, Inspector, you reply. Nice trench coat.
You too.
He smiles, easily recognizing your joke.
I'm here on behalf of your country to ask a favor of you.
Go ahead, Inspector, but I don't usually grant favors on a first date. Besides, I'm not the private eye type. He smiles again.
Oh, you won't have to do that, Patty. You see, you're exactly the type we need. Let me explain. We're right in the middle of a months-long nationwide investigation into the infiltration of organized crime into the entertainment industry. I'm looking for a special someone willing to take some risks, someone without a family, without many social ties, without any extenuating circumstances to get in the way. Someone who understands the music business, who plays an instrument, and who has the looks, brains, and talent to be accepted by those insiders we're trying to catch. I know you've been stiffed by these guys, probably many times. I want these guys, and I bet you do too. So, Patty, in short, I need you to go undercover.
Oh, shit.
What do you say?
You are taken aback, but considering the requirements, who could be better for the job than you? It would be sweet to get revenge on these guys, not just for tonight's embarrassment, but for all those other times when you gave your talents for a bunch of ingrates. But of course I'll help you, Inspector Desmond, you hear yourself say. After all, I recently learned I'm taking next week off.
Ooh.
So, how do we start?
Follow me, Patty. I have a car and driver waiting for us.
Oh. Well, okay, we've gotten into that part of the story.
Seems as though their paths may collide yet again.
Yes.
The following morning, in a much nicer area of the city, Patty meets Desmond.
All right, Patty, here's the deal. We're convinced of organized crime's considerable influence in the entertainment industry. I want you to use your musical talent to help us obtain sufficient evidence to convict the guilty parties.
But, Inspector, you say worriedly, I know nothing of spying.
Don't worry, Patty. Most of the spies we use are amateurs. You won't be licensed to kill. Just keep your eyes and ears open. Learn what you can. Take advantage of any opportunities, and try to bring back some hard evidence. We'll make sure you're in the right place at the right time, and you'll be doing good for your country.
You think, not to mention getting even with those bastards for all the times I've been screwed in the past. All right, Inspector Desmond, you say, but what places and what times?
There are two specific areas of concern. One is subliminal messages in popular music. Our studies link the recent nationwide rise in crime to increased popularity of hard rock music. Des Rever Records in Baltimore is heavily involved in such subliminal recordings. Much of the overdubbing at that studio is handled by a young record engineer named Reverse Bias.
Okay.
The second area is the recent flood of obscene rap recordings. I personally believe records like these are being used by the mob to undermine the moral fiber of our nation's youth. K-Rap Radio in Philadelphia is the headquarters of the rap group 2 Live 2 Screw, who have had a justified string of hits recently. I'm sure that place is the center of mob involvement.
That's hard to believe, you think.
2 Live 2 Screw. That's good.
But to Desmond, you say, well, all right, Inspector, but I'm hardly an expert in subliminal recordings or rap music.
Oh, don't worry, Patty. With your talents, you can easily fake your way through the simplistic noise these guys pass off as music. After all, they're hardly the MJQ.
Joke incoming.
One more thing. A man we all know only as Julius has been connected to both these businesses. I think this Julius character may be the key to the entire problem.
Isn't that what the other character was talking about? That Julius was his boss?
I think so.
Anything you can discover about a Julius or K-Rap or Des Rever Records would be helpful. We'll provide you with background information on all the pertinent people, places, and groups, but it will be up to you to get in and get out with whatever hard facts you can.
Okay, boss. I'm on. Now, how do I begin?
Earlier this morning, I set you up with a gig at Des Rever Records as a keyboard sub on a recording session. We've also arranged a short East Coast tour as your cover story. The government will handle all your travel arrangements.
First class, of course.
Yes. First class, of course. I'll get you a private limousine and your own personal driver. And, Patty, if things go well, I'll even set you up with a gig at the White House. Would you like that?
Yes, of course. You agree, afraid now that you're in way over your head?
Come with me, Patty.
Desmond says, rising to his feet.
We'll get started right now.
I don't know why. I really like doing that, Desmond.
It's fun. It's a good voice. Oh, hey, look, he's back again.
Welcome to our technical laboratory. This is the head of our Office of Agent Field Equipment, Commander Twit. Commander Twit, meet Passionate Patti.
You could have Twit.
Good morning, Patty.
There's Commander Twit.
It's so very nice to meet you.
Likewise, Commander, you reply, thinking this is the first time you've ever said that phrase. What is all this wonderful equipment you have here? I've always been interested in research and researchers.
You have? Twit asks suspiciously. Well, allow me to show you about for a moment before we begin your indoctrination.
Oh, I just love a tour, you say, flashing your best smile.
Fine, Twit says, obviously charmed. Feel free to explore the lab a bit, Patty. When you're ready, I'll give you some information you'll need.
Enjoy your indoctrination, Patty,
says Desmond, turning to leave.
And especially your physical.
This room sound.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. We're Patty. That was a lot of story in this episode.
I like the runnings, the parallel stories.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's I was wondering how they'd work her into this. Sure, they'll have their little coming back together moment at some point.
They have.
Looking forward to
They're
that.
destined to be together. I'm certain of it.
Yes. But for now, we will leave it off here, and tomorrow we'll be back with the next episode and follow Patty's indoctrination.
Yeah, make sure to leave some likes and comments, and absolutely subscribe. I mean,
Do that.
that's something that a lot of people have been doing, and you want to jump on the train while the train's going.
Get on that subscribe train.
Jump on before it crashes.
Choo-choo.
Kills us all.
What?
Goodbye, everybody. Bye.